I'm going to present the most important findings and conclusions. First of all, talking about international regulations, I found that exists an international civil aviation organization that manage the administration and governance of the Convention of International Civil Aviation, better known as the Chicago Convention. That convention regulates the international civil aviation, so it could be the range to the international regulation of the drones. Next, in accordance to the Mexican regulations, the 8th of April in 2015, the Mexico Secretary of Communication and Transportation introduced the Circular Obligatoria de los Sistemas de Aeronaves Pilotadas a Distancia, and it defined a classification of the drones and some regulations that could apply to the operation of the drones. Then, in accordance to which country of the world have the best practices or regulation concerning about drones, basically I compare Spain and the US, and I found that it's more light the regulations about the US, and if you could put in a balance both of the countries, it could be more strict than Spain, so it could be better if you decide to make to operate in the US. Finally, I asked the question that what will happen if the customer may want to operate from the vessel in high seas. And in this case, we need to analyze the United Nations Conventions on the Law of the Sea. And in their Article 38 of the UN Convention, they stipulate that all ships and aircraft enjoy the right of transit passage, and when it talks about transit passage, it refers to transit of the strait between one part of the high seas or an exclusive economic zone to another part of the high seas or an exclusive economic zone. In conclusion, it's so important to know that the International Civil Aviation Organization has created a manual called Manual on Remotely Piloted Aircraft System in order to regulate the drones in an international way. Finally, this manual will help us to know which countries of the world have the best practices or regulations concerning drones. So in the future, we could decide in a more easy way which country we are going to select to invest.